Hello, welcome back to Who'd Be an Actor. My name is Mukhari Masugu and I am an actor, and we are doing a special short series. Well, unless you ask for me to do more of this, then we are doing a short series on actors games, or games that help with actor training and collaboration and things. So last week and the week before we looked at, the first week we looked at Kipi Yapi, and last week we looked at Grandma's Shadow or Gogo's Shadow. Gogo is Grandma in Zulu and Xhosa. I can't believe I'm listening. In Zulu and Xhosa and Ndebele and goodness me, I need a cup of tea. Is there a more Gogo thing than a cup of tea? Today we are looking at another Gogo game or grandma game. I don't know why we call it grandma. I think maybe it comes from the fact that, we're playing and it's make-believe and, imaginative, and also because it's cheeky because you're moving slowly. So the Gogo, the grandma, is the player that walks slowly, and they're like, I guess in someone's mind they imagine grandmas walk slowly. I don't know about that. My grandma moves really fast, and all these grandmas, they do yoga and live their best life. But either way, this week we're looking at grandma's footsteps. So this is a more common variation of the one we talked about last week, which is grandma's shadow. So grandma's footsteps is, again, you have to play it in a room. As I said last week, some of the games you can play outside. Kipi Yapi you can play outside because it's great because you can get the ball higher. But then that gives you another thing. It's like, observation was, does it need to go that high? But grandma's shadow and grandma's footsteps, you have to play in a room because you need complete silence. You need to shut out extemporaneous noise. I'm showing you, I read books. A lot of them. So grandma's footsteps, the grandma or the Gogo has to be at the other end of the room. So they are facing the wall. Again, we're working on your listening. And there are a set of chairs set around in the room behind her. Now, these chairs are, again, the room is split in half. These chairs are behind the halfway line. The point of this game is the players who are a set number. So if we think, say, there are 7 chairs set in the room behind the halfway line. The Gogo, the grandma, is on the other half of the line near the wall, at home. She's at home. There are 7 players at the other end. What those 7 players have to do is each of them have to get a chair, move forward towards home without being caught and without dying. So, again, we're working on stealth, silence, and control. So, as a player in one of the 7, your job is to go from the wall to a chair. Sit on the chair. Now, when you sit on the chair, you are safe. If grandma turns around and catches you, you're sitting on a chair. You're hiding, technically. When grandma turns back to the wall, you pick up that chair and move it forward. Now, if grandma turns around and catches you holding the chair, you're dead. Pick up your chair, go die. That removes the chair. People carry on until whoever gets to grandma first and touches her because she's home. Game over, you're safe, you reset, grandma's lost. You, the kids, have won. Now, if you're the grandma, you manage to take everyone out, you won. If you manage to take 5 of them out, you won. Still, it sounds very harsh and stuff, but it's, well, no, it doesn't sound harsh. Well, what I'm saying is like grandma's taking them out. But it's a game. So I said, yeah, if you're playing much more friendly with each other, if you're caught, you just have to go to the back of the line. So you go back to the halfway mark of where movement is. And then you're trying to move towards base. You as the players, you are trying to get to grandma first. Because you have to live. If you get to grandma first, you are the only one who lives. Everyone else, okay? So, that is grandma's footsteps, or grandmother's footsteps, or Gogo's footsteps. So, just to go over the rules again, you play this in a room, indoors, windows closed. You're trying to get rid of extemporaneous noise. You divide the room in half. In the lower half of the room, you set up a certain number of chairs, 5, 7. I advise not going beyond single-digit numbers, because then there's chaos. When there's movement, there's too much noise. And the point of the matter is, as players, you shouldn't make noise. You have to be quiet about everything you do. Because if you make noise, grandma turns around and catches you. Grandma is on the other end of the wall. She's listening. He is listening. They are listening, because it's another thing. Grandma does not have to be a girl. Grandma doesn't have to be an actual grandma. Grandma is a character that you are playing. So, whoever's playing grandma is at the other end of the wall listening. So they're facing the wall and they're listening. Now, person playing grandma, you don't just turn around when you hear a noise. You listen to your instincts. If you feel like you need to turn around, you turn around. You can catch someone. I've played this before where I turned around and the person was just about to catch me. And my eyes, so your eyes landing on someone is a laser that catches them. Go back to the back of the line. Done that before. It's nuts. Now, you pick up your chair. As a player, you pick up your chair. If you're moving with your chair, you are not safe. If you have your chair down and you're sitting down, you're safe. Now, if grandma turns around and catches you, even if her eyes don't land on you, this is the fact that you're carrying your chair means go back to the back of the line. You have to be sitting in your chair. Now, the point of this game, let me see. They're the same as the game above. You're learning how to listen to your instincts. You're learning how to have fun as a team. You're learning how to make something matter while you're having fun. You're building rapport. And as an instructor, you're watching like the weekly improvement in teamwork, in adapting to the environment, in fun, in play, and in working with the rules and shifting them. Let me see what else. What else do we have here? What else is there? If you want to make it a bit harder, let me see. I wrote this down. If you want to make it a bit harder, you can. This is a bit mean, maybe. I don't know. I'm making judgments. I'll stop. If you want to make it a bit harder, what you can do is, instead of resetting just the one player, you can reset all the players. If grandma turns around and catches one, there's a version where if the grandma turns around, catches someone with a chair in their hand, everyone has to go back to the back of the line. So back of the halfway line. Everyone goes back there, they put the chairs down, you remove one chair. And everyone everyone has to make their way to grandma, but everyone has to have a chair. So whoever doesn't have a chair, when grandma turns around, automatically is removed from the game. Tough. Point is, like, you can only have one winner in a chair close to grandma. You're learning how to devise. You're learning how to use your imagination and ingenuity. You're learning self-control. You're learning how to have fun. And you're learning how to mix in a healthy way play and the competitive spirit. And you're learning how to take direction or like retain instructions, process instructions, because you as the instructor, you're going to explain this to them, and you're watching who's listened and how they've interpreted those instructions, and you're learning who has the drive to win, and whether or not you have the drive to win, and how that manifests itself in you. That's it. Hopefully you have fun. It's a game. Like, you don't have to each other. It's just a game. So have the funniest of funs. And the brilliant thing is, like, you have chairs, you have a room. All these games, hopefully you can play them with the minimum amount of equipment. I love you. May God bless you. May He keep you. May He make His face to shine on you and be gracious to you. May He turn His countenance towards you and give you peace. Bye.